Great and beautiful morning, afternoon, and evening to you all, wherever you are joining me at this hour. I'll say welcome to 214th edition of Investdata Trading Academy live with Ambrose. Yes, the market at the global scene is looking, strong, even mixed in a way. But I'll tell you, it's a good start for another trading day, especially to this Tuesday morning. I will tell you that this market are extending what we saw yesterday, that the market was also a bit in green in this matured market. There were some were missed, but I will tell you that this expected inflation data or consumer price index, no any way you want to call it, this today. But from U.S. economy, there are a lot of statistics over there that will give a lot of direction in U.S. market. Why I say so is that like I said in this class, that the when you say this inflation, it tells you that inflation is also slowing down in a short on a short period. And that if it continue as we've seen before, that the figure maintain that tempo, that is also going to support Fed in terms of their what they are reducing their aggressiveness in what in rate. That means they might likely to temper it down. Although, but if a reverse and continue, here if you look at the base effect, also on the base effect, even though when it goes up, it also implies that yes, there's a decline. But I believe that if Fed continue his aggressive nature or status what they've been before now up again, that will going to affect also the global economy, and also there will be movement from one access to the other that will drive volatility in the market. But the good thing is that as trader and investor, which I always say here, that once you know the price, the timing and momentum, because we know that inflation will come so period, and the date for release is always there. Just like down from here, that we're looking forward to see inflation figure tomorrow, 15th of February. You know the period it comes, then go and check your chart and see, because you know what is the market expectation. How does it know this inflation figure? How does it kind of change the sentiment in the market? For both those in the fixed income market and those in the equity market, or in the general financial market, want to look at this inflation and how it has affected the investor react to this inflation figure or not. And also this is the time also we're expecting earnings in this part of the world. Others are losing their quarterly earnings in the market, but here because our listed companies on the exchange at December at year end want to see their full year audited account for 2022 this period. We have seen unaudited account in the month of January, but this February we want to see more of what audited. But that too has come before now. Now that is why you see market is not kind of reacting to all the kind of political anxiety, worry here and there, but still because you can't take it totally away as because we are women being in this market and it's our hard-earned money. I believe that as we come closer to the election, by next week, we see that more cautious trading. But the good thing is that the market structure has changed, which I've said severally in this class from last year, that have kept the market in this position that despite the election is coming closer, market is still also strong. And don't forget also the disconnection between the interest rate, and what is happening in the fixed income market and other investment instruments. Don't forget that if you look at the bond there that was opened yesterday, you see that look at the 15 years and the 10 years bond compared to the last option rate, and you can see it has declined again. But that means the federal government seriously are not ready to check inflation. That is why they continue to put inflation rate down. And also the good thing is that it shows that liquidity is in the system. Despite what we're seeing, that cash is not available now. But liquidity in the financial market, I'll tell you, it's like we have excess liquidity in the financial market. That is, liquidity is there. Why I say they can see a lot of oversubscription in every of the windows or every of the instruments that has been presented to the public. On that note, I see that this liquidity also find way to equity space, especially because of the time frame. These are the things that is driving our own market here, that our market remains stable as we speak. But one thing again is very, very important, that in UK, we saw that the data that was released was also very, very good ahead of the US consumer price index. That has also kept that market up as we speak now. While US market is still missed, but I believe that we'll see more of green in the US market. That's why we see more green than red in that market. But for European market, can see that it's green. Asian market remains that missed. But all what is happening as US continue to release crude from its special strategic tanks to supply, not to control price. I tell you that this also affecting crude oil price. But I tell you, the more oil price come down, the more better for this inflation was expecting, on which the figure we're going to expect today in US to kind of tell us where inflation is. That will go a long way to spread around the world, the matured economy. If that happens, that's a good one. But I believe that what is happening in Russia and Ukraine, because the scale or the magnitude where they are going, we can see a lot of activities, Russia trying to bomb more and all those stuff. I think that also, don't forget that what happened also in Syria and where they had this disaster of recent earthquake. You can see that also it has the war also affecting. But the good thing that because China has fully come on board in terms of production or activities, you can see that it's also having a war of their recovering the economy. That will see that will play out this period. But the good thing is that every investor in the market or trader should have a goal and let your goal guide you. And that's why today I want to look at what I call self-discipline in trading. Self-discipline in trading is very, very important. No matter the level of education that you are, whether you're a professor, you are a degree holder, you are a PhD, or MSc, you are graduate, you are undergraduate, the education, trading education is different from all those ones you have. But discipline in education means that for you to really gain your trading education, you must be disciplined at the same time. Understand the psychology of trading. Because this is what really differentiate you from others in the market. Once you understand the psychology of trading, you are different from the market. That means at any given time you can know where to go, because that psychology of trading will come as a result of what demand and supply. I tell you, whether you're a PhD or you are, if you don't understand this psychology, you don't understand this sentiment report, you don't understand how to read the buy and sell, even though you can't get the market. Just like self-discipline, no matter education you get, self-discipline and also understanding, this psychology of trading. Psychology of trading is very, very key. I tell you, that's why anybody that comes to us for trading in Investdata, that is how I tell them with what understand the market, how the market reacts, how the people investor television. Once you're able to read the psychology of the book, is the sentiment report, you are good to go. And that is what we need at any time in the market, because it makes you different from others in the market. Where others are struggling to figure out where the market is going, you also, because you understand the psychology of the market, you take advantage of that to make gain in the market. And that is why your trading plan will always be there, because once you understand this, you know exactly when to log in and when not to be in the market. But one thing again is that as a trader, investor, that self-discipline will also guide you to know that what you say you want to do. Because if you are trading your plan, the result of that, you are disciplined of God. If you are not trading your plan, you are following the market, rumor or market, bandwagon market effect, you go up and down the market. No, but once you have, a goal and you are disciplined, self-disciplined enough to trade your goal, I will tell you, you will be one of the best and successful world trader at any given time. That means as we speak now, just go back and see that you understand all this what we call the dynamics of the capital market, and at the same time what it takes to trade. Because I tell you, people are trading stock for a living, or you are trading other instruments for a living. Then if you really want to take trading as for a living, you must go beyond what just know it on your head. You must have your tools to do this. That tools is very, very important. And that tools also help you that once you know how to use your tools and you know also how to chart. Chart is very, very key. Why I say that, before now people are relegated, technical analysis to background. But now technical analysis will tell you where we are heading to. Like this morning already, we have seen another breakout in our market today. On the strength of MTN and other stocks that are gaining. The first tier banks were seen that are looking up, has also supported the market to break out this morning. It tells you that once you understand this background, it will go a long way to guide you when you are taking your investment decision. For us, in this class, what we look at, we look at what the index reaction to the recent inflation data, and also MPC, which I told you that in the last MPC, after the pronunciation of another 10%, 100 basis points up, market continue to go up. Also in the December, November, inflation that came December, still it was up. No, still market continue to go up. It's not only in December that we saw, the one December that we saw that came in January. December that we saw a little slowdown, a little disinflation down for that lot of December and January. Now up as in January, inflation. How will the market going to react to it? Because we're already in the earnings season, at the peak of earnings. I tell you that even when it comes, because other instruments are still looking down, they're having more red returns because of high interest, inflation and low rates in those markets. Equity market remain the place to hedge against inflation, and if inflation also pull back a little again as we expect. But I believe that because of changes we have seen in price of commodity energies through the month of January, I don't expect to see a kind of also different or less on based on based on what the base effect. But I believe that all the energy price has gone up. We are seeing fluctuation, even buying fuel as high as almost 480, coming down to now to around 230 and 184 and 185. But you can see this also have a way of impacting prices generally. That's why for the month of January, we don't expect inflation to come down. And if inflation go higher and those instruments in the physical market comes also under attack again, I see that where many investors that are resigning, that are rebalancing their portfolio will like to look the world for the equity space. These are the things that I see that are going to support this market as we speak now. And for that, you as a trader or investor, you don't need to worry to panic at all, but rather take informed decision and follow your plan. Trade your plan. On that, we want to look again when we come to the life chart. We want to look at how the sectoral indices has performed, because these are the things you need to know. And also where also the last one is the key level of what the key level to monitor, either on a daily chart, weekly chart, and also a monthly. You must know a basic to the key level to look at. Now I said this earlier that we have seen another breakout of 54,441.84 to around the 55 to 54,563 now as we speak now, as the market is going. I think that it has broken out again. That means by the nearest time in the future, we can forecast that the market will hit a what? Will hit 55 with ease. Now, yes, I expect to see a caution trading by next week, but I tell you that next week, as we are seeing also this payout with what is happening in the physical market, with the liquidity we are seeing in the financial sector, in the financial market, I believe that we might see market moving high, because those yields that come from this dividend paying stock are more attractive than whatever they want to gain in the short term concerning the compared to what is kind of appropriate that is being reviewed by the yield and the rate we are seeing in the physical space. But I believe that yes, for investors or traders, you can take advantage of this disconnection. Now, it might tomorrow or next option, the federal government feel like changing it again. But on the short term, because of any season, let's take advantage of it. If we get the election right, for us in the equity market, we don't have space, because as we get the election right, we start to see a kind of change in the system. That research also support the market as we speak. Quick one, want to look at what the market is doing now, the life market. Let's see what the life market is doing for us. We know as we speak now, market is doing 54,528.73. Market is up by 164.11, representing 0.3% up. You can see that is a good one, and we're having 9 gainers against 13. You can see this is a mistrend. We're seeing that the index is up, the market breadth is a bit in negative. We're having 9 gainers against 13 losers. The life of MTN has supported the market in this green direction, but we're seeing other first year banks also in that, and also the life of Waku also in the gaining chart. You can see all this reflecting, but in terms of market breadth, it's still negative, negative 13 against 9. But if we look at the top losers at this hour, I see that Chams, International Energy, Japan Gold, Livestock, and Unity Bank are the ones on the loser chart, and these are local stocks. If I would say, and they are the one on the that are less other more that are big names are under, but the top 5, and I can tell you these stocks are very, very, very low in price. And let's look at the top gainers as we speak now. The top gainer, we can see the Cornerstone Insurance leading there, followed by Mutual Benefit. You can see MTN and also ICO Insurance and Sterling Bank. These are the top 5 gainers on the other side, on the green side of the market. But if you look at the volume, yesterday we also that same volume in UBA. UBA also is bringing us another volume this morning. UBA is still trading around the 8.35 kobo with a 14.8 million share traded so far. Access Corp also maintained the price of 9.20 kobo with 9.56 million share traded so far. Nigeria Brewery also on the active chart, most active in terms of volume. Nigeria Brewery is doing 14.50 kobo, 4.3 million share traded. WAPCO also 26 naira flat, 1.166 million share traded, and Zenith Bank 25 naira 35 kobo, 1.25 million share traded so far. You can see that these are also banking. You can see more of a banking stock, and these are the first year banks that dividends have been expected. And also you can see that the price of FBN holding, despite some of the first year banks, you can see that the price have not been so active this, and despite the kind of sustainability or kind of a sustained level around the 11 and above. but moving up because of what despite the improved earnings we have seen in that bank or that holding company, payout ratio and also have been a problem. And at the same time, because they are just coming out from their high good non-performing loan, we expect that CBN might still look at them not to pay the good dividend that is commensurate to the price they were selling. We don't see a first bank jumping from 8 kobo they pay, with 45 kobo they pay last year to 1 naira. It's not possible. Highest can here for this bank should not be nothing less than 70 or 80 kobo if CBN were approved to that level. That's why people are not jumping in. But because of the shareholding structure that changed recently, with Totella coming in and others, that has upset the market in that momentum. I believe that investors should know what to do now, because this is the time for dividend for reward. Know where you also should put your tent as you speak. It's very, very important in this market, because knowing where you put your tent is very, very key, so that at the end of the day, you will be in a better position when it comes to what trading. Yes, we'll come back to the market to see. As I was saying that all the period, we know the dates where inflation figures are released. On the 15th, that is almost the mid month of the new month, where the previous month, that means 2 weeks, into the new month, we expect to see the previous month inflation data. And you can see that before the market turned around in 2022 May, market was going up, and also we are seeing also inflation data at that period. But when we saw that inflation data not start a spike, then that's where we start seeing this rate hike. And when the rate hike just hit the market with the first adjustment in May, that trigger the market, because funds were leaving the equity space to the other investment window or classes. But when market rallied down to a level, kind of move southward to a level where we enter the last month of the year 2022, the last quarter, that really changed the face of the market because of what seasonality, and also the high dividend yield, because prices of stocks are pulled back. And even as market is still rallying now, because of the prices, they are still very, very undervalued. Most of these company yield are still above 10%, and others are in 8%, which are 6%, 8%, 7%, which you spend less than 2 months to get this. Whereas that is a 60 days, while in some stock, that in some instrument that you are saying for 90 days, you are having 0.1%, other ones 0.3%, all the way whole year 2.2. 2.24%. I think this is what is driving equity space. And like I said earlier, as for the holding structure, that is why you need to understand when did the market start ignoring all this argument. They have a way of playing out the market, but I'll tell you, reaction of investors are very, very important when it comes to this in trading. Yes, if you look at the chart here, here's the first place the market break out the resistance level here at 54,290. Now another strong resistance level was 54,441.884. But this morning, I can see that market are broken down. That's where market was trending at this point. You can see it here trending before. Now you can see a thick green here up to market has now been around 54,536.17 as we speak. You can see it here. That is where the market is now. Good one for the market as we speak. And I said earlier that market is maintenance of a bread, but we can see that market is still very possible. I think to expect that once more corporate action with impressive number hit the market, this will make the market more attractive for investors to look at. Pick one, like I said, we want to look at where is the key levels here, not to watch on a daily chart, on a weekly and the monthly. Let me call up the indices, so that the indicators I want to use before we now go and check the major support level of the market as we speak now, so that you'll be guided that even when we are seeing cautious trading the coming week, as election is coming to closer, you will not be panicking on what to do. And that's why for those in the premium class, by Saturday we're having a guest speaker that's going to talk on the key levels of during any season and election, because we're going to look at all the past elections, where what happened this period and how we can take advantage of it, especially now that I've seen a change in the market. Even the pre-election year, we saw the market gaining in 2022. Even the election period from year to date, market maintained a positive gain of almost 6.08 as we speak as at yesterday. This tells you that there's something that is working for the market, and that guest will be telling us how to use our chart to know how to position, where to buy, and then be our guest for next Saturday. He has about 30 to 45 minutes to discuss issue on what to do. That means you avail yourself. If you have not subscribed to that that package, there's an opportunity for you before Friday, before that Saturday. You can do so that you get the link also to be in that class. I believe that those that joined the class just last week again, those that joined last week, they see what they gain. Those that what of those that started from January, you need to take advantage of information shared in that forum so that you can use to work to make a decision that also help you to work to gain more in the market, and also to boost your confidence when you are trading. Yes, let's quickly call all these indicators out so that we can face our business this morning for most of our time. Yes, then also our money flow. Yes, 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 yes. You can see that all indicators we need here is already here now. I see starting from this a daily chart we're looking now. That's why I want to look at the key levels. On a daily chart, our key level here is one. The strong resistance support level for the market now. After the after market have broken out the 54,441.84. The strong support level is 54,290.81. Why the next resistance level that we're looking at is around the 50 54,802. You can see that about 300 to cover. Once market break that off, that will not give us a new move. But at market certain at this point, before this breakout, we need to watch between now and Friday what will happen at the end of the week. That is now forecast what will happen what in the coming week. But I believe that before the week runs out, the life of you cap as mentioned earlier yesterday and others releasing their what audited account this week, starting from what Thursday and Friday. But if not, the first trading day in the new week, that is the week that lead to election, we'll see more of what of this audited account with their what with their corporate action. That will add momentum to the market, especially if this number beats expectation. As I've seen on the strength of audited account and see the market so far, that means there's no need for us to panic. You can see now that the key level for I told you now for we to watch now is that market has broken out the 54,000, 500 and 54,500 and broken out 54,441.8. That's the level that market broke out this morning now. Heading to 54,820.44. Then we're also looking at the strong support level now is the 54,290. Market have broken that. That was the peak, in May 2022. But now market has gone beyond that. That tells you that market is really trending. The bull is still in chart. And you can see that the T line have showed that the bull is still very, very much because all the green lines are above the blue line. You can see all the green candlesticks are above the it's a good sign. And money flow for me has gone back to almost 85 points. There are almost 86 going back. You can see where it's coming from. After markets are trended on this level, it came down. But now you can see that money flows. This was a weekly chart, a daily chart. Sorry, let's look at weekly chart to see how the market look at on the weekly chart. Then, but now look at the monthly before we continue to look at individual stocks. Look at your your weekly chart. You can see that market chart is already at form what a double top here, but markets are trending for waiting for a trigger. This morning we have seen it, but at the end of the week it will give a clear direction. But it's good that market has formed this V shape, which is a bullish chart. When you see this bullish the V-shaped chart on any stock, it says that the market is still strong. And if you look at your MACD here, that's like it's still very, very strong, and what you can see that it's looking green. And this on a weekly chart. There, quickly one we want to look at what the market is doing on a monthly chart for you to know. That's why I said on this multiple time frame, understand what we are forecasting and what we are doing. Good for us. You can see that market has already broken out the last top here, which is a resistance level. Market are broken out. You can see it here that this one is longer than this. You can see it above. This is a sign that market is still bullish. And you can come here and see that your MACD is bullish on a weekly chart. You can see that every position on the chart and the candlestick are looking good for the market. For me, this is a good one for us to watch, and there's no cause for alarm. The market is still very, very strong. Momentum behind the market is still very, very thick. I feel that as an investor, you don't need to also panic in the market. Just make sure that your position you are watching, and also don't forget to take profit when you are in profit. And also, if you see opportunity of pullback after you have sold, enter those on product because this any season, like I always say, if you get the election right, that post election rally will come. But now that we're seeing that even as we're coming closer to the market is very strong. I always expect to see a caution trading in the weekend coming. But we're seeing volume also not too attractive from what we saw Monday and what is happening now. Let's still watch it. But next week give us a clear direction. But as we speak, market is very, very much intact, on a bullish trend. The upbeats remain. For me, it's a good one for the year. But let's also keep our fingers crossed and don't be carried away with upside market. On the weekly chart, on the daily chart, on the monthly chart, the market remains good. I can see that the peak of the market is here. That's about 65, about 65,400 mark here, which that at 2008 March that we got here. But gradually we are coming there. You can see that market has already break out this strong support resistance level here for the first time. It came here also, it did the same thing. Now market has also broken out this one. You can see that market there. Once it sustains to sustain it, market is heading toward to this level, and that is possible before the end of the year if we get the election right, and also the president that come on board and also start with a good reform, and that will support the market. I believe that once we get the election right, we expect to see inflow with time, and that foreign flow coming with what we are seeing in Naira, it will also be a plus to the market that the institutional investor and local investor have sustained to this level. For me, like I said, market is into 65,000 mark is very, very possible, and there are some few stocks that will do that, that will drive the market, and that means you need to position yourself because those that are in the premier class, you see that when you log in, you can see those stocks that will lead recovery, those that are defensive stock, they are all there. The one that I do for weekly to get 25%. Yesterday we gave a signal to sell stock that had made a 20%, almost a 25 to 35% yesterday, because before they get alert was around the 20.20%. You can see that these are how to take advantage of the market at any given time. Once we share information, go ahead and act. Once you act, you also get a return on your investment. Yes, because of our time, we'll take a look at two stock now, because I know that we'll start exactly 12. Let's look at two stock from the gainer chart and also for the loser chart, so that we can quickly take advantage of what we are seeing, also to take a decision as to speak now, since the top eyes and what are on the CPI for the month of CPI for the month of January, those across the globe, and also our own tomorrow. Let's look at what the market is doing. Quick one, look at yes, already energy. We know what is happening in international energy, but let's look at what is that stock doing now. Whether the rally that I've seen is over, you will know now whether it's over. Like I said, you don't need to kill us. Once you have made money, this kind of stuff, you take what you take. Also, you take what we call the back out. Take your profit. Don't be greedy. Once you back out, not being greedy, you are supposed to also smile. Let's look at what the stock is doing now. Yes, sorry, let me take to a day chart so I can get the full gist now. You can see on a day chart, you can see that that's why I say look at this. When you get to this level, this is a day chart. I see that the movement that's coming down here, still on the downtrend, profit taking on the stock. And see also MACD already giving us a sign that that stock is moving in that direction already. And money flow is also coming down. Profit taking already at hit this stock, and I'm not surprised because it's almost at the MTO price, which is a mandatory cover price of 1 naira 60 kobo. Profit taken there, I'm not surprised. There's another one in that chart. Now let's look at what is happening in the life of livestock feed. Let's see before we go to see MTN and the rest. What's happening there? Livestock. What is happening in livestock? Speak. Livestock feeds. For me, yeah, on the daily chart, I can see it's low, but we can see that let's see a miss. I'm seeing a miss chart here. This stock is looking green, but more is bullish on the chart here on the daily chart for livestock feed. And money flow is just coming up, but still below 50.21. Yeah, let's look at a 1 hour chart for livestock feed. The 1 hour chart here, there's a pullback, there's some profit taking for that stock. But like quickly, we're going to look at what is happening in MTN and the WAPO. Let's look at these two stocks together now before we call it a day. MTN, I will tell you the number that released was still powerful, sweet and good. 10 naira dividend plus additional one they paid 5 naira 84 kobo 85 kobo. You can see that yes, money flow is still low or below 5, but I believe that this stock that is on a 1 hour chart. But you can see that the trend, the price action remain above the T line to trade up to this level, and the MACD is just be bearish a little on a 1 hour chart, but go to a daily chart to give us a clear direction. On a clear direction, you can see that the stock is still bullish but signaling a bear movement on the MACD. But money flow is within 54, 57 and above. For me, it's a good one for this stock, MTN. And also, it's heading almost back to the 270. Today is almost 250, 249. We see that going back to that and possible slightly closer to the mark down of the 10 naira, and also I believe that that will also support the price. For those that are in that stock, hope your position. This stock has potential to double its price. I don't say it for the time I cannot attach to it, but the potential of this company, their cash flow, all is supporting that the price will still go further to the future, especially as well turning toward the digital economy. That will support the market. Lastly, let's look at WAPCO. What is happening in WAPCO? To speak now, I think that is the last for today. Let's see what's happening in Lafarge. What's of our time? I know that we didn't start our time. That's why okay. For most right before they yank me out, let me know. If you look at lifestyle WAPO on the consider is above the T line. Despite we're seeing a sign here. This signal on the chart on the candlestick is a sign of also weakness. We see this sign when the stock is going up. Consider that we have seen the stock gain yesterday, today gain, but we have seen a red signal that might lead to profit taking. But let's see how far, especially as all eyes are on the number to come in this February. Money flow is very, very high, 89. For me, fund is still entering the stock. Let's see how it goes. That at the end of the day, the stock also touch 28 to 30 naira. That would be nice for investor. But both on this weekly chart, on a daily chart, sorry, and the 1 hour chart, the stock trend above the T line, which is good. And you can see that it's bullish here on the 1 hour chart, but money flow is looking down on the 1 hour chart. For me, I say the market is still very, very strong, and the stocks that are going to support the market are still there. Most of the stocks that are still dividend paying stocks are still undervalued. That means once their number hit the market and there's a growth in their payout, especially their dividend, we expect to see a higher price depending on the level of liquidity. But judged by what we are seeing in liquidity in the financial system, this one will find their way to equity for a short period of time before there's a turnaround in rates and the yield in the fixed income market. On that note, I say thank you and enjoy the rest of your trading day today. See you. Bye.